I call this video, I'm not sure what to call it. I thought of a name, but then, would you believe it, I forgot the name. But this video is a lot like a lot of other videos I made, so this is... Anyways, I hear more and more in the news about bone marrow transplants and stem cell transplants. Bone marrow transplants and stem cell cells. Am I saying it right? Bone marrow stem cell transplants. There I go. Bone marrow and stem cell transplants. Okay, now what I'd like to say about bone marrow and the stem cell transplants, especially stem cell transplants. Adult stem cells which are already in a person's body. Now, the University of Windsor is the only university I know in Canada, that may be in the world. The University of Windsor is the only university in Canada that I know. The university does not already have a regenerative medicine, and the University of Windsor does not have a neuroscience department. The University of Windsor should have a neuroscience department and a regenerative medicine department for regenerative medicine using adult stem cells, and neuroscience department like Wake Forest University. Does anyone watching me, did they hear of Dr. Anthony Atala at Wake Forest University? Okay, there's a place called Wake Forest University in the U.S., I think somewhere in Carolina, North Carolina, I believe. Wake Forest University, they have Dr. Anthony Atala, who uses adult stem cells for neuroscience and regenerative medicine. Now they got the regenerative medicine there, and they even have a neuroscience department there. Now I'm saying, University of Windsor, can you give me a good reason why you don't have neuroscience, a department of neuroscience in University of Windsor? Why is it you don't have a regenerative medicine program like Wake Forest University and Dr. Anthony Atala, Wake Forest University? So in the future, I would really like to see that in the future, and not very long in the future either, but very soon in the future, that University of Windsor has their own neuroscience department, and University of Windsor has their own regenerative medicine department of regenerative medicine and department of neuroscience. at University of Windsor, and neuroscience programs, really good neuroscience programs at University of Windsor, along with a very, very good neuroscience program at University of Windsor, and a regenerative medicine program at University of Windsor. Just like at Wake Forest University with Dr. Anthony Atala. That's Wake Forest University. Anybody like staff and management at University of Windsor, look into their neurosciences programs and regenerative medicine programs at Wake Forest University. And that I think, Professor Dr. Anthony Atala, professor of, I don't know if he's professor of neuroscience, but I know he has some, I think he's professor of regenerative medicine. And I'm thinking that University of Windsor, I know that the University of Windsor doesn't have a regenerative medicine department or a regenerative medicine program. So the University of Windsor, first of all, needs a regenerative medicine program, and they need the regenerative medicine department at University of Windsor. Second thing I'd like to really suggest is that the University of Windsor should have a University of Windsor neuroscience program and Department of Neuroscience. University of Windsor a neuroscience program, and University of Windsor neuroscience department or departments look into Dr. Anthony, and it's amazing what they can do with bone marrow stem cells nowadays. And I think this is being done more and more now in humans. I remember when it was done a lot in mice, but it seems to me that perhaps it's more and more in humans. And you don't know how glad I am to see it in humans. Look into Dr. Anthony Atala, Wake Forest University, and University of Windsor should have their own neuroscience department, and the University of Windsor should have their own neuroscience programs, and University of Windsor should have regenerative medicine program. The University of Windsor should have a regenerative medicine program. The University of Windsor, they should have their own regenerative medicine program, and the University of Windsor should have their own regenerative medicine department. And the University of Windsor should have their own neuroscience programs, and the University of Windsor should have their own neurosciences departments and neuroscience programs. Check that out. Dr. Anthony Atala. They have this with Dr. Anthony Atala at Wake Forest Baptist University in Carolina.